When you brought up Dontrell in 2003, Dontrell Willis, the pitcher
Hmm.
for the Marlins that I'm talking about, did you think that he was going to help lead your team to a World Series that year? Did you feel like
No.
this is going to be the guy?
Let me tell you, any executive who says that, it's such poppycock, I can't even tell you, Coca. It's just not the case. Dontrell Willis was a throw-in in the trade with the Cubs, and it was great to have him. He was performing well at the minor league level. We wanted him up. He was healthy. He was lefty. He was young. We had manipulated enough of his service time. It was done. Bring him up. We were starting. It was just crap that was starting. So why not? But no, you never think that. Like, oh, now we're going to win the World Series. I thought always that we have a chance to be in the playoffs from day one of spring training until the day we're eliminated. I just had that mentality, which I think is not entirely uncommon, which is, oh, we're one winning streak away. We are one moment away from having an unforgettable season. And again, it's wrong for 29 teams every year. Only one team gets that right. But don't let a GM ever tell you, oh, when we brought him up, even Paul Skeens. When Paul Skeens is brought up, you can ask Bob Nutting. And Bob Nutting will tell you, the owner of the Pirates, he'll say, oh, this is as close to a sure thing. That's what we say about players. They're as close to a sure thing as I've seen in my career, which is code for we're not exactly positive when he's going to get hurt. We don't know whether or not his stuff will play at the big league level until he faces big league hitters every 5 days. We don't know whether he'll have the maturity to go on road trips and what it will be like for him as a player. We don't know if he'll be able to handle the big league lifestyle, but we're bringing him up and we're going to see what happens. That's the truth of what it is when you bring up players, even your top prospects.
Yeah, because the reason I do bring that conversation up is because the Mets have called up Nolan McClean, and they've called up tonight for the Mets starting is going to be Jonah Tong, who is like, these are the two biggest Met pitching prospects that they have. And this is a
Ever.
team, this is a, well, not ever. This is a team that's really struggled to find starting. Well, pitching has just been bad all around, but this is a team that's really struggled to find great starting pitching this year. Frankie Montes was supposed to be a guy. He got hurt. Sanga's been bad. Mania has been bad. And now Clay Holmes, it looks like, he's pitched too many innings after they've stretched him out to
Hmm.
be a starter. He's hit some sort of wall. But now you bring up these two rookies and you still want to be a World Series contender. So that's why I brought up the Dontrell thing, is because how much pressure do you think is on these guys to be these sort of aces? Are these going to be guys that the Mets just look at what they're going to do over this next month and say, hey, this player needs to be on the World Series, or sorry, on the playoff
Postseason
roster,
roster.
the postseason roster. This player, Jonah Tong is going tonight. So we'll see what he sort of looks like. Are you evaluating that over the course of this month and saying, hey, this player needs to be there? Are you making a decision now saying like, hey, we've got two rookie guys coming up. We have this stretch where we need to push for a playoff spot because we're not a shoe-in for the postseason right now. Let's
Mm,
move Clay Holmes to the bullpen. Like, are these conversations happening?
okay, yes. Too many questions there. Let's
Mm.
go one at a time. Number one, when the season started, did you think your rotation was good?
I thought they were all pumpkins, right? I thought they were just pumpkins. Just it
So,
this.
okay, they've proven to be exactly what everyone thought they would be, which
Mhm.
is mediocre with occasional doses of being injured and being crappy. Clay Holmes, remember when he started off hot and everyone was like, oh, the Mets are genius. He's a starter. He wasn't a reliever. I can't believe the Yankees got rid of him. People don't recall that because it feels like it was forever ago. It was 4 months ago. Where am I with the Mets and rookies? You're not making your postseason roster until 5 minutes before they're due, which is the afternoon before game one of a series. That's number one. Number two, when you bring a rookie up and the Mets, they're doing it. I mean, McClean has been, it's like Nakatomi Plaza is his. He has found a way just to have three starts that are magical. That run can end at any minute, and the Mets know that. Or he could ride it all the way through the end of the season, and you're looking at, Tim Lincecum. You just never know. Jonah Tong, same thing. It seems to me, Coca, that Mets brass may be higher on Tong than they were even on McClean. And if that's possible, Then you've got two people who could absolutely start games in your postseason because I'm trying to think of who they would want to start a postseason game other than rookies that they have who are this good. We were talking about something during our postseason run, Coca, and that was these guys are so young, they don't feel the pressure. They're playing loose, and playing loose is the best way to play because the tightness, it creates a problem. Like when it's this tight and you can't shine a flashlight through it, all of a sudden you're squinting and squirming and not doing the things you know how to do. But when you're loosey-goosey and you're like, hey, I'm just happy to be here, don't even know where I am, that's when greatness can happen.